everyone, this is Heart Capricorn. Today I want to discuss what to expect when you are dealing with a Capricorn. Now let's keep in mind that everybody is different. No two people are going to be the same. So of course, no two Capricorns are going to be the same. Everybody has different personality traits. They have different environmental factors that play into their personality. But in this video, like always, like my whole channel, I'm giving you a general sense of what a Capricorn is and what to expect from them, how Capricorns are in general. So when you are dealing with a Capricorn, it is very important for you to know that Capricorns are set in our beliefs. We have very firm beliefs. And once a Capricorn mind is made up, it is pretty much hard to ever sway us into a different direction. But it's also important to know that Capricorns do have the capacity to understand and have empathy towards other people's feelings and other people's opinions. So yes, while Capricorns may be kind of stubborn at times and may be hard to sway in another direction once our mind is made up, we also have the maturity to be able to see things from a different vantage point. Not saying that just because we can see things from a different perspective that we are necessarily going to change our mind, because more than likely we're not. But it's always good to be able to have an open mind and be able to see things from other people's perspectives. But Capricorns do have the tendency to be very stubborn and unwavering when we think that we know something or when we think that something is best. And this especially goes for when it comes to us personally. Capricorns, just like everybody else, know ourselves better than anybody else. And so if we have our mind made up about a decision that we're making, Capricorns are not going to go another direction just because somebody else suggested it. And if we do, then it probably really made sense, because Capricorns are not going to change our mind just because someone is trying to convince us to do something or convince us that something is the right thing to do. In order for us to be able to sway our own beliefs, it really will have to make sense to us, and it will really have to have a good outcome in our perspective. And so yes, Capricorns stand very firm in our beliefs, and we don't let other people's opinions sway us one way or the other. And we are very much set in our ways, and we know what we want and we get what we want because we are able to stand firm, stand tall in what we believe. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, you must know that we do have a hard time trusting other people. Capricorns definitely have the tendency to be extremely guarded. We don't like to show our feelings and emotions to the wrong people, and we definitely don't like to feel vulnerable at all. Capricorns will much rather just protect ourselves in the moment over feeling pain later. And so we tend to guard ourselves and not let too many people in because we just don't trust everybody. And honestly, in my opinion, it's okay to not trust everybody. You have to protect your peace. You have to protect who you are and not let other people influence you or come in and infiltrate any type of progress that you're making in life. And some people will. You think that you can be able to trust somebody and then they turn on you, or they're just a wolf in sheep's clothing. It's so many people in this world like that Capricorns just would rather guard ourselves and just protect ourselves and just stay in our own little cocoon with the people that we love around us over having so many people that are influencing us or trying to influence us in negative ways. Capricorns are definitely going to stick with our core group of people who we trust and we know that we can truly depend on. Capricorns are definitely going to have patience when it comes to dealing with new people in our lives. And we are going to use our knowledge and what we know and our wisdom in order to read everyone around us. Because Capricorns, we do have a hard time trusting others, but it's definitely something that we tend to get over kind of when we get older. Capricorns become more open. I wouldn't say we become more trusting, but we become more open to the fact of being around people and being around new people at that. Capricorns, we just kind of open ourselves up to a new way of life. Capricorns tend to become more free with ourselves and other people, but still being cautious as we get older. Capricorns are going to be open to the idea of letting new people in and having a more outgoing look on life the older that we get. And it is what it is. I will say that the older that a Capricorn get, and of course the more experiences that you get, and I will say the Capricorns do become more social as they get older. They're less reserved, but we always take our mind with us in whatever we do. We always use our wisdom in every situation. And so Capricorns never really get too far away from not trusting people. We just, like I said, become more open to the idea. But we still have that cautious nature still in us, deep, deep within. Capricorn's natural skepticism on life and people. Now, Capricorns are naturally skeptical about everything. Capricorns are always wondering about things. Our mind is always just going and going and going. We're always thinking about the outcomes of things. We're thinking about people's motives as they come into our lives. Capricorns are just always alert to a lot of things. And Capricorns are very skeptical about everything or almost everything, because we naturally don't like any type of BS or chaos in our lives. Capricorns have a very low tolerance for BS, and we don't take bullcrap from anybody. Capricorns are very upstanding people. We are very empathetic people, and we just like to always do the right thing. And so Capricorns know that deep inside, everybody doesn't have that same mentality that we have. And so this honestly leads Capricorns to giving most people the side eye. We are probably more than likely always analyzing you, and might I say, overanalyzing you in every situation just to see if your words are matching up with your actions. We don't just want to hear about you always talking about the person that you are. We want to see it in who you really are. We want to see it through your actions and how you treat other people. And yeah, Capricorns are just always going to be naturally skeptical until you prove us wrong. And the last thing that I'm going to touch on today of what to expect when you are dealing with a Capricorn is that a Capricorn loves our quiet time. It is no surprise that Capricorns love our peace and quiet. This is where we thrive. This is where we shine. This is where we just flourish. Capricorns think the best when we're by ourselves. Capricorns don't always have to be entertained every second of the day to feel fulfilled. Capricorns, we're just naturally okay with being with ourselves and having that time to ourselves, because that's honestly very important for anyone. So Capricorns having that alone time and that quiet time is definitely essential for us. And if you are dealing with the Capricorn, it is very important for you to be able to handle that and for you to be able to honor when the Capricorn needs our alone time in our space. Okay, so those were some of the things that I think that you should expect when you are dealing with a Capricorn. Down below, if you are a Capricorn watching this video, what are some things that people can expect when they are dealing with you? I really want to hear what you guys have to say about this topic down below. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and you'll be sure to hear from me soon. All right, bye-bye.
Stay solid one time if you lie with me. Just promise you never lie to me. Keep the moves on tuck. I know it's all up. Everything good. Keep the vibes on crush. I know it's all